Guys, welcome back. We're cooking again today, but we're not cooking with heat. We're doing meal prep. Breakfast, as we all know, is a super important meal, but I can't really eat right when I wake up. I just don't feel like eating for a couple hours after I get up. I just want my coffee, watch the news, and maybe pack my lunch, and then I gotta go. When I've been getting up lately for the early shift back at work, I'm up at 5 a.m. and I'm not really interested in cooking, but Danielle's been making these yogurt cups and I'm obsessed with them. So I figured I should learn how to make them, and I take one with me every day to work, and by the time it's time for my first break, it's the perfect amount of food. It's like just fills me right up and gives me like lots of good energy to keep on going. So I figured since I'm meal prepping a pile of them for the next week or so, I'd take you guys on the journey and see how it's done so you can prep some for yourself, because they're great to have on you for a quick snack. Let's get at it. So when we're doing this, these tiny mason jars are the perfect size. I thought we had more than 5, but we don't. So these jars are a decent size, and this is a little big, but we can make it work. So obviously the first ingredient is yogurt. So I mean, we like to change up the yogurt every once in a while, but we always use plain. But we get different kinds, sometimes Greek, sometimes halal 3%, sometimes just like regular. And you don't need too much yogurt when you're doing this, because you're gonna have lots of ingredients and stuff to fill it up. So we're gonna put 2 scoops in there to start. So plop that in each of them. Ran out of yogurt. Good thing we have another. Nothing like a fresh thing of yogurt though. It's good to switch it up too, because you don't want to have the exact same thing every day. And we're going to do a little bit of that with our ingredients, so we can change it up and have a bit of variety, and it's kind of a little bit of a surprise every day. These ones are a bit smaller. Oh, no, we'll do 2 anyways. Now that we're done with the yogurt, we're gonna move on to the fruit. So we got raspberries. We'll take maybe 3 or 4 raspberries. I will do 2, 3, 4, 3. We got blueberries. You gotta get that fruit in, it's good for you. And these are just the greatest thing. Like I said, I'm obsessed with these. I know I said a little bit of variety, but I mean, some things you just want to have. Ooh, that one's packed. Blackberries. Maybe these are big. We'll do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Strawberries. Obviously, strawberries gotta get cut. So we'll grab a couple of those. Don't want to be skimping out on the fruit. When I'm cutting the strawberries up, I'm not really cutting them into any specific size or shape, just small enough that it'll be able to mix in with everything else, so that you're not getting just one bite of strawberry. Now we're done with our berries. We can throw in, ooh, the dried apricots are good. Dried apricots we're gonna put in only a couple. This is where we get the spice of life, the change up, the surprise ingredient. We got our Goji Berries, our dried Goji Berries. Sprinkle a couple of those in. My favorite part, I think this must be my favorite part, is the dates. Usually we try and get pitted dates, because so they're easier to cut, but you can't always get them, so it's not a huge deal to have them with pits in them anyways. You just cut around it. A little bit extra work, but definitely worth it. These just add like a nice chewy, sweet something to the yogurt. I guess you call it Parfait. Never have too much date. Can't remember if I put it in all of them, but it'll be a surprise. Chew on that later for a snack. And then we like to get some nuts in there. These are like toasted almonds, I think. We don't have anything labeled, so I just kind of pick a random jar of nuts to add in. And I'm making these. Oh, cashew. Score. And our granola. That has lots of nice, good stuff in it. Hemp hearts and flax seeds. Now I don't do this every time, but I do like a little bit of honey. We got this all natural wildflower honey. It just drizzle a tiny little bit on the side there. And last but not least, I only just tried this last time I made a couple of these. A tiny little bit of cinnamon. Sure, you could use nutmeg if you wanted. Not a lot, just enough for a little bit of flavor when it all gets mixed in. And look at that. Now you got breakfast for 8 days. Take it with you in your lunch bag with your spoon. It's perfect. If I hadn't just eaten one of these, I would probably have one now. It looks so good. But they're for lunches for days you don't have time to eat breakfast. So you don't want to get burnt out and tired in the middle of the day. To get that energy up, protein in you. And just store in the fridge. Bam! And there you go. That was quick and easy, efficient, and done. Like I said already a couple times, I'm absolutely obsessed with these yogurt things. It's great. I wake up in the morning, have a couple cups of coffee, and I pack my lunch and I throw that in my bag and I go to work for a little bit, and then sit down and pull out my yogurt to eat with a couple other little snacks, some grapes and whatever, and back to work. And it's just, I feel energized, I feel great. And I find that when I'm eating those things in the morning, when I get home late at night, I don't feel nearly as snacky. And I'm a very snacky person, keeps you very satiated and full, and it's all good, healthy stuff. You don't have to put exactly what I did in. A bit of yogurt though, some fruits, some berries, some nuts or whatever to get a little bit of that good fat in there. And you know, some granola with whatever, some flax seeds, anything you want to put in there. Just bam, makes a perfect breakfast for the go. So if you're gonna make some of these, if you have a variant on the ingredients and you put other stuff in them, hit me up in the comments, let me know what you do so I can try it, because I'm always down to change it up. And if you liked this recipe and this meal prep, hit me a like, hit that subscribe button. We got lots of other cooking videos and all kinds of other fun stuff you can do at home. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to eat your breakfast. See you next time.